Farman's defeat here at Salford today, what did you make of the game?
I thought first 20 we started well, we created a lot. Probably should score when we're on top, and it's maybe a different game. It's not really a 3-0 game. Goals, we all know, avoidable, but stick together as we just spoke about, and then as a group, and we go again because it's a quick turnaround.
Particularly that first 25, half an hour, if not just the opening half, very end to end. It must have been quite frustrating, maybe not to have had a goal as well as also the ones.
Yeah, I thought it was a similar start to last week, but we scored. It's frustrating when we don't score when you're on top. Then maybe you are going to absorb some pressure away from home, and that's exactly what they did. They put us under a bit of pressure, and they've managed to go a goal up when I thought maybe we should have been a goal up in the first 20.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, just like Saturday where you're on top, you get that goal, the confidence is high, you get the other goal. It must have felt the complete polar opposite today, where when you do concede, when you don't feel like you deserve to, it must feel like really.
Yeah, I mean, you concede one goal and then you don't want to concede again because it makes your job even harder. And we have, unfortunately. I thought Salford were decent today. Good physicality about them, and their game plans worked for them. Our game plan has worked for the first 20, and we do know that we've got to keep it going throughout the game. We understand that. Again, I go back to it. I think if we score early on, it could be a completely different result.
I mean, compared to the other day, what would you say feels different? Is it just because you're playing a different team that have the different qualities, or did you feel there's a difference in the way that?
Yeah, I suppose you come up. Every team in League Two is different. It might not look that, but every team is different. Different players you're coming up against, and it was a tough game. I thought we both went at it at times, but they've scored when they needed to, and we haven't. I say we score early on when we do create them chances. It could be a complete different scoreline, but we get it. It isn't. We come in training tomorrow, and the next day then we bounce back with a game. I said to you the last time I did this, Chesterfield, we hoped there would be a game in quick succession, and we've got that. So we bounce back, and we'll do our best to put on a performance.
Yeah, I mean, how important is it not to dwell on the result today and, like you say, just move on, focus on Tranmere and get ready for that?
Yeah, you can't. We can't dwell on it. It's a quick turnaround. As a group, we stick together. Spoke about it. We rally around the troops, and we know what we're capable of, as we have shown at times this year. So that's what we're going to get back to.
I suppose from a personal point of view as well, to have over 500 Barrow fans here. I know you guys have a lot of family here today as well. It must again just add to the frustration today. Yeah,
of course. We don't ever disappoint with families or fans. When we cross that white line, we go out there, put a performance on every week. I know I do. I've got my whys, and that's the reason why I step onto the pitch. And as a group, we do all have them, and we'll go back to that. And hopefully, again, next away game, we're going to have a good travelling support, and we'll make sure that we put in some performance for them.
Thank you very much.
No problem.